Hello there, this is DBT and this Art of Rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt 8. And today, as you can see here on the screen, I own the Mercedes-Benz AMG GT Black Series, or whatever is the name of this thing. It's a very long name and I keep on forgetting it. But yes, I own it. Did I win the Treasure Rush? You bet that. No, I actually didn't win the Treasure Rush. I had to pay a whole bunch of money in order to get this thing. But I have a plan for it. You've seen it on the title, you've seen it on the thumbnail. I'm gonna be MP tuning this thing and trying it in a bunch of different brackets just to see how good or, more realistically, how bad it is. But alright, before we go into any of that, you know what to do. If you like my content, why don't you just hit the like button on this video, and if you'd like to support me directly, please consider becoming a Vroom member through the memberships program. You'll find it right next to the subscribe button. But alright, so, like I just mentioned, yeah, I didn't actually win the Treasure Rush. What I had to do was buy the dice packs and all of that stuff. Thanks to that, I have a tremendous amount of dices, so you bet that I'm going to be making a video of rolling all of them, unless you tell me that you don't want to see that. But if you're interested, let me know in the comments if you would like to see me rolling every single dice. But anyway, so what is the deal with this car? At stock, it has a very low rank of 1307. But that means that it gives us the opportunity to MP tune it for the bracket of 1320, 1410, 1500, 1590, 1680, and even 1770. It's a lot of MP tunes that can be done with this car. Now, whether or not they're going to be good or bad tunes, that remains to be seen, and that is what we're going to be doing over here, figuring it out. So, why don't we start upgrading? Now, as you see, it's already pretty close to the 1320 bracket, so it's not going to take much. And by the way, as usual, shout out to Invalid User for figuring out the MP tunes for the car, because that is what I'm basing this off. So, the very first MP tune that I'm gonna do, and by the way, well, it's not really gonna take place too much in this video, but I'm gonna upgrade this car, half of it with fusion coins, half of it with direct upgrades, because I have a lot. So yes, but the first one I'm gonna do, for example, over here, I'm gonna specifically upgrade the exhaust. 1, 2, look at the rank. 3 times, and that leaves us at 1319. So, you know what? Actually, let me activate the boosters. And with the boosters active now, you can see all of the stats and all of that. I have selected Classic Season because I'm going to be testing it, obviously, against its normal competition. So, with this rank, let's see if we can find some races to do. Well, our very first race is actually going to work a little bit as a test of the drift of this thing. And now, I'm going to say right ahead, I imagine that the drift is going to be absolutely terrible. Even at Pro, this car doesn't drift good, so I can't imagine how it's going to drift this close to stock. And in fact, I do imagine that the overall performance is going to be less than ideal. Look at that. I mean, it is known that a car that is close to stock rank is going to have, regardless of the rank that it has, it's going to have performance worse than cars that are actually closer to the Pro rank at that same rank. You know what I'm saying, right? So this thing, I quote-unquote have it MP tuned for this bracket, but the reality is that the performance is nowhere near close what a car at Pro at this same rank would be like. And by the way, sorry if there's a lot of noise in the background. It's so damn hot over here in Mexico. I don't know, heat wave, whatever it is. So I need to have the windows open, which allows much more noise to come in. So there is that. Now somehow I'm on first place, but I'm not gonna pretend that this is something that I expect to see often over here, especially with the upcoming drifty section. But hey, maybe I'll be surprised by the car, though I honestly doubt it, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right, so here we go. It's time for the truth. Can we do it? Can we do it? How bad is it? I mean, it's not great, but given that the car is going very slow anyway, it's somewhat serviceable. And the first race ever with this car is going to be a first place. Lovely, lovely stuff. All right, look at that amazing MP tune already. No, honestly, I don't know if it's a good or a bad one. Everybody was unboosted. All right, that would explain it. That would explain it. So that means that even the guys that were unboosted out-accelerated me, even though I went triple tap at the start. So, yeah, that should tell you a little bit of the performance. Ooh, another track that might be a little bit challenging. You know what corner is the one that is going to be a bit of a problem. Though, despite the bad drift of the car definitely can punch drift. So it should still be quite doable, but hey, we'll see what happens. Ooh, there's a couple of Countachs, and I would imagine that they're triple boosted. So I'm going to triple tap at the start. But yeah, pretty much everything out accelerates me. But let's see. All right, that Countach is probably unboosted and probably not even at full rank. So, all right, good to know. Man, it's funny how cars of Class D still go 300 and some kilometers an hour. All right, get out of... Oh my God, I unalived the Countach. I'm so sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to. You just got in the way. Is everybody unboosted over here? Am I gonna get a bunch of W's with a car that is actually very weak? Well, that guy just crashed, so that doesn't help their case. But yeah, I would imagine that everybody is probably unboosted. And yeah, so regardless, I'm not gonna be showing here necessarily. The point is not to show, oh, look at all the W's that you can get with this car and Pitun. It's more just about seeing and laughing a little bit about the overall numbers of the car. Because don't worry, this may not be a pro test, but you bet that I'm still going to be doing the drift and the time to wall test with the tunes that I go making with this car. And in fact, there's another car that I will also make some tunes, but that will be for later. For now, I have to focus on this particular car because, hey, this is the car of the week, so might as well. First place again, baby! Look at me go with this car. Oh, beautiful. I mean, the car is beautiful, but the performance... All right, yep, look at that. Everybody was underranked or unboosted. Man, no wonder why I'm getting W's with this thing. Ooh, we got a long race to do. So, all right, let's put to the test. Okay, we've seen the amazing acceleration, the amazing drift. Notice the sarcasm of the car. Now let's see the nitro. Now the nitro is one thing that doesn't really change from stock to pro. The nitro duration, that is. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna triple tap at the start. Oh, Jesus Christ! All right, there they go. Don't worry, I'll catch up over time. So yeah, the nitro duration is something that I don't believe changes at all between any state of the car, whether it's at stock, at pro, whatever. The nitro duration doesn't change. Obviously, the nitro speed does. That is one of the stats that you upgrade, but the duration is the one that stays the same. So again, it's really hard for me to try to judge. I mean, I'm incredibly subjective anyway, but I find it super hard to judge the nitro duration, especially in low rank cars, because I'm used to the tracks lasting a certain amount of time. I'm most comfortable driving like 1590, 1680, 1770, and 1860. So I'm kind of used to the nitro durations over there. And I judge the nitro duration on, oh, how far did it take me in the track that I am doing. But over here that, well, the tracks are the same length, but you know, it takes so much longer to finish them. It's difficult for me to say like, oh yeah, that was good or bad nitro duration, because honestly, I don't know. Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm fine. I'm panic, people. I know what I'm doing. Oh, he wrecked. Let the record show I wasn't pushing him or anything. He just wrecked all by himself. So I take no responsibility for it. But now you can really see, whatever it's that car in first place, that is probably at pro rank, and it's probably triple boosted. So that should tell you indeed a little bit about the performance of the current car that I'm driving with this quote-unquote MP tune. I don't recommend it, honestly I don't. I mean, if you have this car, you would probably do better by doing an MP tune for 1770 or something like that, if you're really into doing an MP tune, or just simply take it to pro. I will eventually pro out this car, but hey, you know, it's a long road for the MP tunes, so might as well enjoy it while we're here. And that brings me to another topic, but we'll talk about it once we get to another multiplayer race. And you'll see why I said another multiplayer race and not the next race. But for now, yeah, right. So it was an Aston Martin DB9 Coupe. So this is, I believe, like one of the kings of this bracket versus my car. You can really see the difference. I didn't do anything too particularly bad, but I was still 7 seconds behind. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend this tune. I'm gonna be brave and say that. But like I said, it is my responsibility to do a drift test. Now, I wanted to record from here because I just realized that my opponent, even though it's AI, it's at the Vel 16. I'm playing in quick race, and the game normally puts you against cars of the same rank. But since this is Class S, but at very low rank, this in theory should be a super low rank Devel, but there's no such thing. So that's interesting. The stock rank of the Devel is something like 1700 or something. So whatever rank it is at, if it's not the normal stock rank, it means that the game just straight up made something up with that car, because that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, so I'm gonna do the test over here. Once I get to it, don't worry. For the next test, I promise I'll just show you the relevant part. It's just that I find funny the situation with the Devel. But anyway, here we go. Starting in the early-ish. All right, yeah, it is kind of wide. So I did 1-punch drift over there to save it a little bit. But yeah, this is it is what it is. And resuming the recording here precisely so that we get to see what was that Devel. Is it at Devel at like 1300? Because that's... Oh, I don't get to see it. Oh, I don't see the rank of the car. Oh, that's so annoying. That's right, because it's a versus. All right, you know what? For the next one, I'm not going to make it a versus. No, wait. Oh, it'll show me the rank here. Hold on. Yeah, it just takes a while for the AI to finish the race and then eventually show up over here, so... There it is. All right, no, look at that. Supposedly it was a rank of 1814. How did a car of 1814 fall so far behind? I don't know, don't care. All right, let's move on. And I know you're dying to know how it works in the opposite direction, so that's what we're doing over here. The AI that I got this time, it's a Faraday, but... All right, yeah, this drift is not good. I mean, at such slow speed, it kind of works, but still, not good. What kind of test would this be without our time to wall? Let's see what it is. It's gonna be so good. Get out of the way, dude. Oh, Jesus Christ. Man, I think I'm gonna have to do it over, but... Jesus. Here we go. Oh, now this is against an Apollo. Yeah, I quit the race and re-entered it so that I would get a different opponent. All right, yeah, you keep going. Keep going. Okay, it's fine, whatever. Don't touch me, buddy. Okay, good. And yeah, it's what, 10 to 100? Something like that. I don't know. But listen, we're not done yet. That is one MP tune, but I'm not gonna keep it over here. Oh, no, I won't. I'm gonna continue upgrading it. And now we're gonna take it to the next bracket, which is the 1410 bracket. And for that, I need to take the exhaust all the way to level, what is it? 10? So this is what I was saying. Half of the upgrades I'm gonna apply with fusion coins. The other half, I'm gonna apply with direct upgrades. So that means that in order to pro a car, it's gonna cost me 20 direct upgrades, which seems like a pretty reasonable amount of direct upgrades to use. So that's fine by me. So all right, yeah, just a few more and we're almost there. Yep, right there. Perfect. And then I'm gonna, by the way, if you didn't know, what this does is upgrade acceleration plus nitro. So now let's do drivetrain, which is acceleration plus top speed. And for that, this one we're gonna apply 1. We're gonna apply 2. Come with DBT. What's next? That's right. 3. And there it is. Oh, look at that rank, 1412, the maximum rank possible for this, for the 1410 bracket. So that's fantastic. And all right, yeah, let me show you the stats anyway, if you want to see them in this way. All right, let's get into a race. Let's hope that I find some opponents too. Now over here, at the very least, I saw 2 cars at the maximum rank. And by the way, I just realized that I had the overlay with the zoomed in section during the upgrading of the other car. I mean, of the other MP tunes. So yeah, sorry about that. Sometimes I forget. Stop pushing, mother. I'm fine. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so sorry if that covers some information. I think it shouldn't have, but yeah, I forget to turn that off sometimes, all right? I'm sorry. I'm getting used to this whole thing of showing you the test of the drift and the test of the time to wall and the zoom in for the... Oh! Did I pick it up? I think I did. Dude! Mother... I'm okay. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Jesus Christ! All right, so apparently I'm encountering a bunch of really aggressive players. It's all right. It's fine. They're gonna get a lot of points though. I mean, a bunch of these. Oh God, man! Even the steering didn't allow me to get back over there. And I guess I needed to do a micro drift or something. But anyway, yeah, I bet they're gonna get a bunch of points because a lot of the people that I'm racing over here are people that haven't ranked up at all. So imagine a silver league player defeating an elite league player. There's gonna be so many points. They're gonna be rich. It's gonna be great for them. For me, it's all the same. It's fine. All right, so all right, that race did not work great. Look at those points, 44 points. Well, yeah, all right. Wait a second. Oh, the aerial atom. That's why he's on this league. All right, that's fair. That's fair. This guy beat me unboosted. Jesus. Now, I would legit like to know if you guys want to see some more videos precisely on doing this MP tuning just for fun. Again, it's not necessarily because it's going to be super useful or anything, but, you know, I think it's kind of fun, but you need to let me know. In fact, why don't we make it the key phrase? If you want to see some more videos like this, leave me the key phrase, which is going to be, keep the MP tunes coming, DBT. First person to post gets a heart up, and you know how that whole thing works, right? But yeah, I'm curious. And I do actually need to hurry up, and I might actually record another video right after this one, because I'm recording this literally on the very last day of this multiplayer series. Which means that once the multiplayer series restarts, I'm not going to be able to drive this car until I get to Legend League. Because remember, this might be MP tuned for a lower bracket, but it's still a Class S car that I only get to use until I make it all the way to Elite. So yeah, it's going to take a while for me to get back to Elite and continue doing these videos. so I might have to record another one. But hey, it'll be fine. But that's why I said that I need to know if you guys want to see some more of this, because maybe you guys are like, oh, DBT, this is so boring. Who cares? Everybody knows that the car MP tune for the most part is gonna suck unless you do an acceleration tune close to its pro rank. I know, I get that, but hey, you know, that's you know. You know what? I held a second place, which leads me to believe that a lot of these people were unboosted. So is that the case? Is that what happened over here? I got defeated. Oh, look at that. It's a Faraday MP tune as well. Cool. I did beat an Aerial Atom and a Maserati Gran Turismo. Wow. You know what? Maybe at this particular MP tune, this thing is kind of holding itself up a tiny little bit. I mean, it's not as bad as the previous one. So there's that. That's that for sure. All right. This one took a little bit to load, but hey, here we are. So yeah, like I was saying, so I'm recording at the very end of the season. So that makes sense why I'm going to be finding a lot of players that haven't still ranked up, because they're stuck in their current leagues, because maybe they don't have a good car, maybe they don't have boosters at all, and a situation like that could be the case, right? So yeah, maybe that's also why I'm gonna be finding in general somewhat, I hate to say it this way, but somewhat weaker opponents. And again, that's not a diss to the players, all right? I'm not dissing anybody over here. I'm just saying that they're missing the tools required in order to get better results. Huh? Don't you like my politician speech where I managed to do enough of a word salad where I make things sound a little bit better? DBT for politician. Oh, God! Oh, I'm fine. Intended. You see? Everything's under control. I just do it for the entertainment value. That's all. All right, but here we go. So far, I'm keeping my first place. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, that Aerial Atom is probably faster than me. But so far, he's taking the corners a bit wide, which is allowing me to take the lead once we get into one of those turns. But next up, it's a long straight-ish. So unless he starts for nitro, you know what? I'm gonna take the big nitro bottle. Yes. Unless he has problems with nitro, he might just be able to pass me, because like I said, his top speed is overall higher than mine. But nope. Oh, and he wrecked. All right, never mind. You know what this is gonna mean? You know what position this is? Oh, you know it. I know it. It is first place, baby! Lovely stuff. See, I have won races with the previous tune and with this tune. It's amazing. This car maybe performs absolutely. No, I'm kidding. That's fine. All right, look at that. Okay, so there was a Vanda, but it's not fully upgraded. There's the Atom. It was triple boosted, but yeah, he crashed the Maserati, and that was an MC12. Oh, lovely, but incredibly under ranked. So yeah, oof, poor guy. And in the same way that the previous race took forever, not the same way, really the opposite, this one was really quick, so that's nice. All right, let's see what we're racing this time again. So go and triple tap at the very start. See, now it accelerates pretty all right. Still, I don't think it's anything straight up amazing, but, you know, oh, good. Oh, Jesus Christ, leave me alone. Ah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I love crashing against walls. It's always so very fun. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the acceleration seems so right now. I mean, nothing outstanding, but all right is plenty, given my expectations for the low-ranked MP tunes. Now, I don't understand that there's a couple of cars that, even with low-ranked MP tunes, they can still perform quite all right, but those are really exceptions rather than the rule. Oh, did you see that overtake? It was amazing. Is it gonna go for the nitro bottle? Yes. As long as I don't run out of nitro too much, I should be all right. Because, yeah, he went for an absolutely longer route, and let's go. Oh, is that an Egoista? Oh, lovely. Someone brought an Egoista. That's a 1590 car, and they brought in a 1410. Either that's MP tuned or it's a stock. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. So far, I overtook him, third place. So, hey, at least that's podium. That's something, right? I should feel good about a podium, I suppose. I don't know. And I'm not getting close to the second place. Oh, wait a second. What happened there? No, he lagged. Never mind. All right, third place. I can live with a third place. That's not too terrible. So what was I racing against? All right, 2 Maserati Gran Turismo. Look at this guy was unboosted and still beat me. There's the Egoista 1406. So I don't know. That might be just the stock rank, and that's why he brought it, because it's even unboosted. So it doesn't seem like it was purposely made that way. And there's another Maserati triple boosted that I did beat. So I guess that's good. I guess. All right, yes, there's gonna be also drift test over here. Oh God, that feels worse. Wow, that felt actually worse. What was that? Did I start it too late? One way to find out. So was that driver error or car issue? Let's find out. I'm gonna start it a little bit sooner this time. Okay, yeah, no, it's less manageable than in the first MP tune. I guess that kind of makes sense. Did I even finish that word I was saying? I think that makes sense. Cause yeah, I've increased the speed of the car, but I've not increased the handling. So yeah, it should make it less handleable. All right, let's try here again. Yeah, you see how it's wide? I most definitely need to do a punch drift in order to recover that. And yes, also, time to wall. Let's see. Please don't get in the way, car. I don't know why my car started... at the very start of the race, it was kind of like steering to the left a little bit, but oh well. We're gonna do a couple takes over here. All right, there's one. And here's the second one. Come on. Come on, don't get in the way, car, please. All right, beautiful. It wasn't weirdly steering my car, and there is the wall. All right, perfect. I hope this is somewhat useful for you to know, because again, once again, as I always say, shout outs to Invalid User for figuring these tunes out. Now, I hope that Invalid User can gather some useful information from the performance of these tunes. But yeah, once again, I wouldn't recommend necessarily going for this, but hey, why not experiment, since might as well make content out of the purchase that I did for this car, right? I think so. And once again, let me know in the comments if you want to see a video of me rolling every single dice that I got from spending a bunch of money on the thing, because hey, might as well milk my spending for some content, right? That's the way I said. All right, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!